This is Tyr. He lazes about all day and drinks too much alcohol. According to a 2014 report by Louis Trevisan, approximately 18 million Americans suffer from this horrible disease. Furthermore, 28% of Americans drink at levels that are a risk to themselves and others, Trevisan 2014. He also writes that 23% of people over the age of 12 are negatively affected by alcohol use disorders, Trevisan 2014. In fact, Kenneth Connor, Paul Duberstein, and Yates Conwell 2000 say that alcohol abuse and dependence are closely correlated to suicide risk. Additionally, alcohol abuse and depression are closely related. Dr. Melissa Hall, 2012, writes that an estimated 25% of males and 49% of females suffer from depression caused by alcohol abuse. Furthermore, she found data that indicates a genetic link between alcoholism and depression. Hall, 2012. Jocelyn Mallow and Richard Tremblay, 1997, write that paternal alcohol abuse is closely related to increased behavioral problems in prepubescent and pubescent boys. These researchers believe that the stress caused by an alcoholic parent is partially to blame. Another author, 2013, alleges that substance abuse and prior mental health are more important risk factors in suicidality amongst veterans and active duty military than combat experience as a service member. Alcohol abuse and addiction also destroy the lives of those around the addicted person. For example, A.M. Raby, 2011, wrote of the 3 levels of alcohol abuse. These are hazardous use, estimated at 18% of the population of the UK, harmful use, where the abuse of alcohol has caused some form of harm to the drinker or someone else, estimated to affect 7% of the population of the UK, and alcohol dependence, where the subject is compelled to drink. What do you need to know about alcohol abuse? Part of it is genetic. Howard Edenberg and Tatiana Faraud, 2013, write that there are a number of genes that affect alcohol addiction in people. These genes include ADH1B, ALDH2, GABRA2, CHRM2, KCNJ6, and AUTS2, Edenberg and Faraud, 2013. Furthermore, if people have multiple of these genes, then they are at greater risk for addiction and abuse. According to the 2012 article by Mutlu et al., alcohol negatively affects the colonic microbiome that every person has in their digestive tract. This colony of microorganisms is critical to the regulation of metabolism and inflammation control. They hypothesize that the dysregulation of this colony could be a cause for the tissue damage associated with alcohol abuse. D. and A.J. Wilson wrote in their 2013 article that the diagnosis of alcohol abuse is 3 or more of the following: a need to drink, difficulty controlling consumption, continuing to drink despite clear evidence, whether legal, physical, emotional, or even at work, that it is harming the drinker's life, toleration to alcohol, and withdrawal symptoms. If you or your loved one have 3 or more of these signs and symptoms, please get help.